Friendship has long been considered a cornerstone of human happiness and social stability. From Aristotle's writings on philia to modern-day social psychology, the presence of friends in one's life is often equated with emotional well-being and psychological health. However, the Stoic philosophy, which has roots in ancient Greece and Rome, offers a different lens through which to view friendship and social connections. According to Stoicism, a lack of friends does not necessarily indicate a deficiency or a negative state of being. Instead, it can reflect a person's self-sufficiency, inner strength, and alignment with Stoic principles. This essay will explore how a lack of friends might indicate that a person is very Stoic in mindset, examining Stoic concepts such as virtue, self-sufficiency, and the dichotomy of control. Before we dive deeper, take a quick moment to show your support. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like the video and hit subscribe for more insightful updates. Your engagement fuels our efforts to bring you valuable content. Stoicism, founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BCE, is a philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. The Stoics believed that becoming a clear and unbiased thinker allows one to understand the universal reason, logos. The primary aim of Stoic philosophy is to achieve a state of inner peace, ataraxia, and freedom from suffering, apatheia, through the cultivation of virtue, purity. The role of friendship in Stoicism. While friendship is valued in Stoic philosophy, it is not considered essential for happiness. Stoics maintain that true happiness comes from within and is achieved through living a virtuous life in accordance with nature. The famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus remarked, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Friendship, to some extent, lies beyond our control because it involves other people and their actions, which we cannot dictate. Virtue and self-sufficiency. Central to Stoic philosophy is the idea that virtue is the highest good and that everything else, including wealth, health, and friendships, is indifferent, a diaphora. This does not mean that such things are worthless, but rather that they are not essential for a good life. Virtue, which includes wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is sufficient for happiness. Wisdom and discernment. A person with a Stoic mindset exercises wisdom in all aspects of life, including relationships. They understand that not all friendships are beneficial and that true friendship is based on mutual virtue. A Stoic is discerning in choosing friends and does not seek companionship merely for the sake of social conformity. The lack of friends might indicate that a person is wise and selective, preferring solitude over superficial connections. Courage and integrity. Stoics value courage, not just in facing physical dangers but also in standing by their principles. A person with a Stoic mindset is not swayed by peer pressure or societal expectations to form friendships. They are courageous enough to stand alone, if necessary, in pursuit of their moral and philosophical beliefs. Justice and fairness. In Stoicism, justice is about treating others with fairness and respect. A Stoic does not form friendships based on utility or pleasure but on mutual respect and virtue. The absence of friends might suggest that a person has not found others who meet these high standards of virtue and justice. Temperance and self-control. Temperance involves self-control and moderation. A Stoic exercises restraint in their emotional attachments, including friendships. They do not depend on others for their happiness and are content with their own company. The lack of friends can indicate a high degree of self-control and independence. The dichotomy of control. One of the fundamental principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between what is within our control and what is not. According to this principle, we should focus on what we can control, our own thoughts, actions, and responses, and accept what we cannot control, including the actions and opinions of others. Acceptance and tranquility. A person with a Stoic mindset accepts the reality of their social circumstances without complaint. If they lack friends, they do not view it as a personal failure or a source of distress. Instead, They understand that friendships are not entirely within their control and remain tranquil despite their absence. Independence and autonomy. Stoics strive for independence and autonomy, not relying on external validation or companionship for their self-worth. The lack of friends might indicate that a person is highly self-reliant and does not seek external sources of comfort or approval. They find contentment in their own thoughts and virtues. Social dynamics and Stoic disengagement. Stoicism encourages engagement with society in a way that is consistent with virtue. However, this does not mean that Stoics are eager to form numerous social connections. A Stoic might disengage from social dynamics that are not conducive to their philosophical development or that compromise their principles. Selective engagement. A Stoic person engages selectively with others, seeking relationships that promote mutual growth and virtue. The absence of friends can reflect a deliberate choice to avoid negative influences and superficial relationships. This selective engagement is a hallmark of the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous life. Inner circle of trust. For Stoics, true friends are those who share similar values and help each other in the pursuit of virtue. The lack of a broad social circle does not concern them, as they value quality over quantity in their relationships. A small, trusted inner circle is preferred over numerous acquaintances. Solitude and inner reflection. Stoics often emphasize the importance of solitude and inner reflection. Time spent alone is viewed as an opportunity for self-improvement and philosophical contemplation. Meditation and self-examination. A lack of friends provides more time for meditation and self-examination, which are crucial practices in Stoicism. Through these practices, a Stoic can cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. Strengthening the inner citadel. The Stoic concept of the inner citadel refers to the fortress of the mind that remains unshaken by external circumstances. A person with a Stoic mindset strengthens their inner citadel through solitude and reflection, making them resilient and self-sufficient, regardless of their social situation. Misconceptions and modern interpretations. In contemporary society, the lack of friends is often seen as a sign of social failure or psychological issues. However, from a Stoic perspective, this view is misguided. Redefining success. Stoics redefine success not by social metrics but by the cultivation of virtue and wisdom. A person who lacks friends but lives a virtuous and wise life is successful in the Stoic sense. Addressing loneliness. While modern psychology emphasizes the importance of social connections to prevent loneliness, Stoicism offers a different approach. Loneliness, in the Stoic view, results not from the absence of friends but from a lack of inner peace and self-sufficiency. By cultivating these qualities, a person can feel whole and content even without friends. Practical applications of Stoic principles. Applying Stoic principles to everyday life can help individuals navigate social relationships and the potential lack thereof with grace and resilience. Setting boundaries. A Stoic sets clear boundaries in their relationships, prioritizing their inner peace and virtue over social obligations. This helps them avoid toxic relationships and maintain their integrity. Embracing solitude. Rather than fearing solitude, a Stoic embraces it as an opportunity for growth. They use alone time to reflect, read, and engage in activities that enhance their virtue and wisdom. Practicing gratitude. Stoics practice gratitude for what they have, including their own company. They focus on the positives in their lives and do not dwell on the absence of friends. Conclusion. In conclusion, a lack of friends does not necessarily indicate a negative state of being. From a Stoic perspective, it can reflect a person's commitment to virtue, self-sufficiency, and inner peace. Stoicism teaches that true happiness comes from within and is not dependent on external circumstances, including friendships. By embracing Stoic principles, individuals can lead fulfilling lives, whether they have many friends or none at all. The Stoic mindset offers a powerful framework for understanding and accepting the social dynamics of friendship, encouraging a life of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance.